What's the weirdest encounter you've had with a town legend? It was a long, dreary night, and I was trudging home alone from an exhausting shift at the diner. The sky was a dirty gray, and the streetlights flickered like they were undecided about staying on. I pulled my jacket tighter around me and picked up my pace when I felt it, a prickling on the back of my neck. I looked back and saw him, the town's most infamous strange man, Old Jed, a man who once wandered into the town meeting dressed as a clown and claimed he was mayor. He was following me, his eyes wide, his grin unnaturally stretched across his face. I quickened my steps, praying he'd lose interest. But no, Jed started humming, an eerie, tuneless melody that bounced off the buildings and sent chills down my spine. I crossed the street hoping to shake him off, but he mirrored my every move, his humming growing louder, more menacing. It felt like a horror movie, and I was the doomed protagonist. I took a sharp left into the alley, hoping to cut through to the next street, but it was a dead end. My heart was pounding like a drumbeat in my chest. Jed's figure emerged from the shadows, closer now, his humming replaced by a cackling laugh that echoed ominously. I was trapped. Feeling desperate, I grabbed a nearby trash can lid, brandishing it like a shield, and shouted, "Stay back!" My voice wavered but held firm. To my surprise, Jed stopped, his grin faltering for a split second before he burst into wild, uncontrollable laughter. Suddenly, a police car rolled by, its headlights catching us both in its beam. The officer stepped out, and to my utter shock, Jed dropped the act, transforming into a calm, almost sane person. As the officers approached, he shrugged and said, "Just making sure the young ones stay alert at night." Completely humiliated, I stammered something incoherent as the officers shook their heads and drove off with Jed, leaving me standing there with a trash can lid in hand. Never taking that alley again, and Old Jed, let's not meet.